It's a new day, but the game never changes. We've saved the world, but can we graduate from DUEL High School? Join us as ShibuyaZane. Say hello to evil hero, ow, the malicious edge. Shorah.
A comet turns, a bandage falls. That's the last time I do peyote in the outback.
Calamity Carl.
More like Jim Crocodile cooked. LMAO got those volcanic back shots.
And KZ Excellent.
I just need you to know Carl didn't watch this episode. We're so doomed.
Yeah.
Please help me. I'm in Duel World. Get me out of here. Use the power of the Millennium microphone to duel their way to the top of Generation Next.
How we doing, gamers?
We're doing good because I had to leave this on screen for the very first moment of the episode.
Let's go.
I need everyone to look at him
so
and know
much.
that
I
he is
need
real.
him.
He is.
Look at him.
He's finally part of the fucking team. He has a
Level
reason to be in this
6.
deck. He is always
He's finally
treated
counted as an elemental
hero.
My favorite.
Hey, funny thing also, this is like one of the first playable elemental hero support cards in a long time.
Yeah, it's
This
really
is, like,
funny.
unironically a decent fucking card.
It's what kills me is that, like, of all the designs they could have given him, he's just Flame Wingman's right hand, and I think that's beautiful.
I know! It's so
I think
good.
that's incredible.
Hey, I want a Shining Flare Wingman version of this ASAP, Konami. Actually, fuck it. Can we just get, like, Karibo cosplaying as all of the different elemental hero fusions?
Karibo Bubbleman appears, Bio's in shambles.
Karibo
Get
Mudball
fucked,
Man.
loser.
Bio in chat, Flame Wingman, who's that? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, they haven't shown him off in the anime yet. Sorry for season 4 spoiler. I try to stay away from it.
But yeah, love this little guy. I'm very excited. I hope he's at least a holo. He deserves it.
Oh, I hope so too. He
Probably
deserves a
will be.
lot. He deserves the world.
He does.
They also, like, they also fucking announced Dark Guardian becoming a real card recently.
Let's
Yeah, that-
fucking
That's
go,
so
dude!
fucking true.
That one happened and
It's
Bridget,
so
I think,
wild.
like, either pinged or just DM'd me going, holy fucking shit. Oh, no, yeah. She posted it in here. Going, guys, red alert. They made Dark Guardian real.
That thing's gonna be
believe this.
cracked in Speed Duel.
This shit keeps happening where we'll cover a thing, and then within the year, they just go, now print it.
I'm
They
all
also-
for it, honestly.
They also released, like, a new Crimson Dragon card, and it looks really good, and apparently it combos really well into the Red Dragon Archfiend stuff, so...
Oh, that rules.
Ooh.
God. All this Yu-Gi-Oh! News is great. But in other news, the Doctor Who Magic the Gathering set came out yesterday. And I'm in shambles.
Ah, yes.
Because I need to buy
You're in
that. Fuck you!
shambles.
I get to talk about it once since it's card
Hey,
games.
Hey, I'm not booing Doctor Who. I'm booing Magic the
I
Gathering.
can talk about you host the
You know, that's
show.
fair.
This is your thing.
I can go on a
Doctor Who.
tangent for 3 hours, but I'm not. I'm just saying that, ow, my wallet.
I'm like, you've used Tumblr. You like Doctor Who. I got it.
I was on there
So
in the
true.
ancient times of 2013.
I was
in the trenches. Fuck you! Fuck you!
This is gonna be
Oh,
So
is super
bad.
Casey,
Yeah,
I need you to
was.
read out how excited I was to start recording today. I posted it earlier at 1:50.
Oh, in our DMs
Yeah, the
here.
general and the general here in the general chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me just head on over here. Let me just
No one in
scroll.
chat's gonna get that
Let me-
reference.
let me-
No
one
one.
in chat's gonna get that fucking reference.
Hell yeah, brother! I'm ready to rumble in the jungle. Ready to throw down and smack town. On my Yugi flow, got my rocks in my shoes, and I'm ready to tussle. Gonna take them to the streets and teach them to eat concrete. Keep your friends close and your friends even closer.
I thought you copy-pasted a Lotus Juice lyric for a second.
No, that is
I
in fact the video Dracula's flow. Where a seemingly 80-year-old
Christ.
man on Quaaludes is just saying that shit.
He's just going off.
Jesus.
I
Christ.
like
Hold
20
on.
minutes prior, you posted the not gonna lie, I didn't watch shit. I completely forgot. And I'm like, you better write your notes. And it's like, all right, about the McDonald's I got.
Yeah. So anyway, hold on. No, that's wrong. That's incorrect.
That's gonna be on the thumbnail, I guess. Sure.
There we go. Anyway, here are my notes for this week for the episodes I watched.
Oh, good. You're streaming them to me.
Oh boy.
So I get to read a couple of choice ones. The first bit I think is lyrics Teardrop, but they're like, okay.
Yeah, of course. They are.
Did you finally get rid of the first bullet point? That's good.
Yeah, I made a new one because I like this intro a lot.
Oh shit! I forgot the fucking plot twist last week.
It's a frog.
I frogor.
You forgot? Man, you chump scared me with that one.
I do love the one note.
Chump scared.
Do love the one note that is just, and I quote. Hold on.
Yeah, that's when Karen started screaming.
Let me basically just type it.
I'm gonna need you to zoom. It's too small for me.
Oh my god.
I can't read.
You can't read this page.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna need you to zoom it.
Yeah, there, it's zoomed
There
in.
we go.
All right, hold on.
That's
let
good.
me-
There we go. We doing hell back shots. Oh, it's gonna be a good episode.
Christ.
Dude, they started talking about back shots so much I got excited.
You stop that.
How are we
Yeah.
doing?
Nothing else in here really. Oh, every first note of an episode is just Itsude Mosono Ego. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah, alright. I was just checking to see if there's anything else that's like really good out of context here.
When I copy the header so I get the outline bit there, I have to include this so that when I press enter again, it includes the line. To keep it all organized.
It's really hard to hit the bullet point button on Google Docs.
Yeah, it's really hard to just hit enter so that you have a space.
If I just copy this and then I click enter from there, it just makes another line. It makes it easy.
It is just a little easy.
Easy breezy. Cover girl.
Let's
Just
go.
like that song.
Alright.
You ready for episode 135? 139? Wrong one.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Did you frog out numbers too?
I'm just
Nice for
dyslexic. Leave me
Grower.
alone.
I'm not leaving you alone. You came to podcast like this. I have every right.
I think you're just being a bully.
I think I'm trying to
I
host.
can't believe you get
for our
high for
viewers.
this podcast like that.
Yeah, sure. What's going on, man?
What?
What the fuck?
Look, Shorah admitted to gaslighting me, and I assume next week he won't come high off his ass.
I thought
So-
they won't come.
Next week.
Next time we record. You know what I fucking mean. Alright.
We gonna go?
I mean, are you?
I've been ready.
It's only gonna get worse, so.
Episode 139.
Sight Unseen Part 1, also known as Dark Fusion Inferno Wing. Good
Oh, I
ass
forgot we have
episode.
titles on these. That's
Yeah?
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Immediately hit with the Sean Shewell Chaos Sork.
Yeah. I think last episode we fucking covered that Sean Schemmel voices like half the fucking Supreme King's army, so you know.
Oh,
That
that's
Schemmel
great.
counter's somewhere great.
Yeah, it's pretty high up there. My first note outside of Schemmel counter is just, why is bro calling the comet his true eye? Does he know?
It's
No.
cool.
It is very cool. I'll give him that. But like, he keeps having visions of it flying towards him, and I'm like, bro, you okay? You have some comet-related PTSD?
Dude, I'm the same way. Where if a plane sounds loud enough, I go, it's over.
Yeah, same.
I've got
It's
bad
just
news
gonna
for you.
fall. It's just gonna crash right here, and I'm gonna fucking instantly be killed. Or lose internet for more than a day and I'll be upset.
I have terrible news for you. This will come back to bite you. The statement that you've made will come back to bite you in a future edit that I made for this batch.
Let's go.
Oh, zoinks. I'm creating narrative cohesion in the bit.
You are, unintentionally, and it's great.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
The
so
AI's
Shibuya,
already replacing me as we speak.
just to help the Shemmel counter out here, of the 5 duelists of death that make up Supreme King's army.
Yeah.
Skull Knight, Chaos Sorcerer, Skilled Dark Magician, Skilled White Magician, Merchant of Demise, which, ooh, I can't wait till we get to that, and fucking Guardian Bow. Chaos Sorcerer and Guardian Bow are both voiced by Shemmel.
Guardian Bow doesn't speak in this batch, does he?
He's the one with the shield that talks.
What?
Yeah, the one with the
That's the one I
Guardian Bow.
didn't clock as Shemmel. Fuck.
Oh wait,
okay.
no, I'm sorry. The purple blonde, that one.
Okay, yeah.
I think the one I mentioned
okay.
is also a Shemmel one.
He does
so.
talk in this one, so Shemmel counter it too. He talks during this batch. I know that much.
I was gonna say that's fucking Labyrinth of Nightmare or whatever that card's stupid fucking name is.
Yeah, it's Labyrinth something. I looked it up and then I forgot because he's such a nothing fucking monster.
I like the
There's a
talking
lot of those in
shield.
this
I
arc,
almost
but I
edited
love them.
Deb Jordan's mouth on it.
If you put the lips on that shield, I would have
What
screamed.
the fuck is this guy's name? Is it Guardian of the Labyrinth?
I think that's what
I
it
think
is.
it's Guardian of the Labyrinth. It's a very old card that has.
Yes,
like,
it is.
No...
It's fucking disgusting freak.
I'm pretty
my
sure
least
he's
favorite
also
card.
a Shemmel.
I'm gonna add that.
Big fan of the pairings in this batch because putting Jim with Axel is so fucking funny. Because you get Jim Crocodile Cook saying the most vague shit, like, my eyes can't see it yet, and then Axel just going, well, my true ears would love to hear it. Fucking fantastic. Dipping shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking blowjob brothers. That's an edit I should have made.
Blowjob
Fuck.
Brothers.
O'Brien is immaculate. He's doing great all the time.
I love him.
So we quickly get another fucking flashback of Jim's childhood in which he saved a crocodile. I almost said alligator. Fuck.
That's
Dude,
okay.
And then an
Aaron.
old man made him do peyote in the desert. So, that was great.
And yeah, how else are you gonna numb the pain of cutting an eye out?
Show Karen some fucking respect.
No,
Oh,
see,
crocodile. What's wrong with you?
you see, Shibuya, what happened is Jim got this new eye the same way that fucking Shoddy gave Pegasus his. He just, took the orb and pushed it in.
Hate that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Actually hate
Yeah. Then the old one just kind of leaks out of the ear.
that.
That's how it works, yeah.
It's got to get out some way. Get some Q-tips.
If I remember correctly, canonically, in the manga, they say that Pegasus's eye, got crushed to fucking put in the Millennium Eye. So, yeah, that's fucked up.
I mean, yeah.
See, I was right. It's leaking out of the ear.
We've all been there before.
All right, moving away
No.
from the talk of fucking eyes. Trying to read through my notes because a lot of it's just reacting to shit as it happens. Because this is just a good episode. I think this
Well, you
batch
see-
is very solid.
You see, Jim Cook reveals his orichalcum eye, which is the eye of miracles.
Why the fuck does your notes on this episode have 2 fucking roars in a row?
Because Karen kept screaming.
She did.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what the fuck that part
Mad
was
respect to
it.
before.
Every time she screamed, I wrote it down.
You're such a dumb asshole.
He reveals his Orichalcos eye.
Sure does. I get trauma flashbacks.
You
and,
you were born
we're
to
fine.
save Yuki Judai in his time of need, and that's it.
It's not that he was
That's
born
my
to do
glory.
it. It's that he's the only man capable of doing it. He's the only one competent enough for the job.
And he didn't
So, if
even-
Pegasus had this Orichalcum Eye in addition to his Millennium Eye, would he just be blind as fuck?
Oh,
he could see with the
hold-
Millennium Eye.
Yeah, because I was meant to add this edit in also, but
Oh, it's the other one that I fucking sent was honestly dog shit.
no, it's funny.
These are both.
I think it's very funny. Bro, you ain't seeing shit with your true eyes. Find the right spot for it.
We need a character who just has fucking 10 of the different anime MacGuffins that these series put out. That way he can be a fucking nightmare fest of just why you got so many fucking pieces attached to you.
Every single fucking like ancient artifact gimmick in every series just attached to a single man. Oh god, that would be ridiculous, but it would be funny as hell.
That'd be crazy.
Speaking of ridiculous, the Supreme King's dual disc. It is ridiculous
The
because it
buzzsaw
spins like a
disc.
fucking
Not-
Beyblade,
it
but it's
goes
cool
too
as
hard.
fuck.
It's real good.
Genuinely sick as hell.
I will hear no sacrilege on this dual disc. Neil deGrasse Tyson will be pissed. He'll have to deal with it. It's awesome.
I love this. I love the Supreme King dual disc. It's really sick.
It's so fucking dumb, but in the best possible way.
Yeah, dumb affection.
Nothing dumb about it. Very intelligent.
It reminds me
dreams.
of Beyblades.
He got a job.
I
Bachelor's.
You think in order for it to do the fucking spinning around buzzsaw thing, he actually has to rip a Beyblade cord out of it?
yeah.
I would fucking hope so. Otherwise, it's just false advertising.
Big fan of turn 1. The Supreme King just putting out a fucking spell called Dark Fusion. And then in the dub, they just go, what could that be? And I go, surely the card with fusion in the name is not an evil, fucked up polymerization. Surely. That's too difficult for us to process as the viewers.
Yeah, at least in
Surely.
the sub, they're like, oh shit, he hasn't used that before.
Yeah. Also in the sub, it's Fiend exclusive, so I guess that makes all the evil heroes fiends, technically.
I
Yeah,
believe so, yeah.
The evil hero archetype is made up mostly of fiends. There are a couple of weirder fusion requirements, like fucking Dark Gaia. You have to have a rock type monster to fuse into it,
Yeah.
which, found out the hard way through that Speed Duel set that card kinda sucks in Speed Duel because of that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Bro
stuff
needs rocks.
from this era is gonna be hit or miss when it's translated, so I get that.
Yeah. Still bought that Speed Duel Supreme King set though because fuck, I needed it.
Yeah, if I knew enough people to play with in real life with that box, I would absolutely grab it.
Well, it's time for the E-Heroes. And I know what you're thinking, but they're not E-Heroes. They're E-Heroes. It's different, you see.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I remember being a kid
Can you
seeing this for
imagine?
the first time.
The despair. If
Yeah.
you didn't even respond once, it was just nothing. We just had nothing for 10 seconds.
That would have been funny, I'll
Just
admit.
leaving him in a sensory deprivation tank.
That is the
Live out the rest
cruelest
of his
thing.
days.
I
You're doing
think
hell back
I
shots.
think that goes against the Geneva Convention, honestly. I think that would be
Hey.
criminal of us.
No, it's fine. All right? No one's going to get on us for our war crimes. It's all right.
That's
Just
fair.
Carl.
That's fair. Inferno Wing. Fucking rules.
It is really cool. A lot of the evil heroes
Yeah,
are
like-
really, really cool.
They're
Good
really
lips.
good.
There's
I-
one
What?
later on I'll criticize in design, but only for a specific reason.
I appreciate that for the normal elemental heroes in his deck, they're using the fucked up and evil alternate art versions of them.
It's
Like
so
how
good.
fucking
Mhm.
like how fucking Aster had. It's really fucking
Yeah, I
good.
saw
Yeah.
the alternate avian and I was like, oh, that's fucking nice.
Yeah, I popped off. It's cool as hell. And then
Remember when they showed evil art of Sparkman and it made Bio thinking they've never seen the fucking monster before?
it's so funny.
Oh,
I
I remember when they released that as like a fucking promo card and I went
It's
off because
so
that shit
cool.
it's so good.
I'm a big fan of Jim Crocodile Cook being smart and setting a Sakuretsu armor, and then immediately just getting negated because Supreme King still has protagonist bullshit powers of my monster simply negates that. He simply negates your out, get fucked.
Yeah, man, he's just too strong. He's the Supreme King for a reason.
Should have properly prepared for it.
He's not called the Mediocre King.
Imagine if he was called the Mid King, what would he do?
I'm not me! Evil, fucked up dark energies push everyone away.
God.
Oh, since we introduced the evil hero archetype, some fun little facts about evil heroes.
Oh.
So all of the hero archetypes have had like design theory behind them of your pretty basic stuff. Like elemental heroes are your basic like good guy, just whatever superhero archetype. Destiny heroes are like the slightly edgier ones like DC comic heroes. Evil heroes fall into the fucking like not part of a like major universe kind of thing where it's
Are they Spawn?
yeah, they're comic series like Darkness, Hellboy, and Witchblade.
Hell yeah.
Also,
Spawn.
Also, all of them have some allusion to the word hell. They all have like hell in their Japanese attack and effect names. Fire's a prominent feature about them. It's fucking fun. I
Yeah.
love them.
Shorah
So yeah, that's
really...
your hero trivia.
Sure, thank you for the trivia. Also, thank you for this very funny edit. That because I don't play Baldur's Gate is not as funny to me as it should be, but it is still very very fucking funny. For those who are having some difficulty reading that top text,
Oh
skill
yeah,
check,
they're doing a
roll a 2 or higher.
Unfortunately, as the rules of Baldur's Gate and D&D, since they rolled a 1, it's a fail automatically.
Yeah.
Even if they had buffs that make them hit the requirement, it's still an auto loss.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
roll
that's
a
D&D.
nat 1, you just get fucked. That is how it works.
The
Roll a
DM
nat
was
one
trying
my
so
charisma
hard
check.
with him. The DM
I'm
was
sorry,
trying so hard
you can't
with him,
reach
man.
him. He's being bullied by Ben Stein right now.
Yeah, the fact that they cut Ben Stein out of the dub sequence of that entirely and just kept Cobra.
What?
Is so, yeah. It's
That's-
We have to kill 4 kids! Once per episode, you tell me something that upsets me about what they've done here.
It's okay
Every
because
time.
Cobra flashback means the Schemmel counter's up to 2 now.
That is
Oh.
that is
Technically
true.
3 because the blonde fuck in his army is also speaking. So
I feel like you should. Jim's also in this episode, so I feel like you should post the crackers one again.
you want me to bring back
Crackers.
this dude's
Yes,
crackers?
I think it should be a
Hell
nominee
yeah.
based on if it's just like the Pegasus bit.
How
For
many
all the times
episodes?
Cobra will be showing up once again.
All right, that edit was in
I
episode
hate Cobra so
24.
much. He's
5 episodes later,
cracker.
he's back. Also, shout outs to Jesse there in the back. Rip Jesse.
Rest in peace, Johan, you sack of shit.
Very
I
unfortunate.
can't believe he died. I'm sorry. Sent to the stars, is that what they call it in the dub? I think it was
Yes,
that.
yes, it is exactly.
Send
that.
They're like,
Stars.
they're like, well, the sparkles look like that. I guess we can work with it.
I'm also a big fan of how now in the Japanese OP, that sequence where it's where it's Johan and Judai back to back. Johan's like semi-transparent, like
Yeah,
he's
it's
a dead friend
semi-transparent,
in
and they just put the
JoJo.
rainbow dragon there.
Yeah, and then at the very end where Judai's turning around right before the final shot with the all the Duel Academy kids, it's just flashbacks of him and Johan.
Yes.
If you think they're not gay for each other, you're literally blind. It's not subtext, it's just text.
You're literally incorrect if you do not think that they're gay for each other. This kid genocided so many people for his dead boyfriend. What did you do today?
I played the spell card Half-Life.
I mean,
Oh,
all we've
shit.
really shown here, Jesus Christ, is that this is a one-sided love.
Love always wins in the end.
Does it? Doesn't look
Have
like
you
it's winning
seen
right
Romeo
now,
and
man.
Juliet?
Shit, you're right. They did die in Romeo and Juliet.
Hey, you didn't have to spoil it, dude.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Shakespeare.
Sorry, man.
Please welcome
If season
Shakespeare
3
to
was
the
formatted
podcast.
the exact same as the other GX seasons, we'd have fought a Shakespearean duelist.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
That's the last thing I need.
Meanwhile, you
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bells in the background going, I wonder if I should make my move yet. I'll wait another 20 episodes.
You're so right. It hurts, but also, I don't need a theater kid duelist coming in here.
We'll
don't
find
know.
out what
I
happens
can't
in the
wait for
next
when this
set.
shit's done, and I give it a 9, and part of my text will go up, don't worry, I've forgotten every irrelevant episode from the first 2 seasons, so this is a fantastic show.
No, a little below
If you
ski
guys
will
want to
always
get
remain with me.
Shibuya to be tortured by a theater kid duelist, get us to Arc 5.
Oh, sorry. The relevant ones I don't like.
Fair.
Or could do without.
So most
Yeah,
of the ones in season
I'll
2.
keep Game Show Guy.
Let's go! You're so smart.
Yep.
We've had a couple of theater kid filler characters. We had the game show guy. We also had the fucking Kabuki dude.
Yeah.
Kabuki dude was kind of cool.
You know, I forgot about Kabuki Dude. I don't
I
really
was
classify...
actually thinking about him when I was like, I don't know if I was super into that one.
I
Where I
wouldn't
Also,
need
we
to
had
keep
like
it
the
100%.
entire first season with Crowler.
I mean, look, theater
I loved
kid...
his wetsuit when he was in the bushes and we kept calling him a predator.
God,
Right.
yeah, remember
Mamma
that?
mia!
Remember that? 10
I'm
months ago?
watching this little boy from afar.
Oh, man.
Marzipan.
So,
Gorgonzola.
we're
Papapia.
looking at Judai in his mind prison of torture and trauma. And I had an awful thought.
Yeah.
And I brought that thought to life.
Let's see.
I don't know if you can notice what's wrong with this image.
Oh no.
No!
Oh wait, is that the card that shatters later in the set?
Remnants of that fateful day.
This was truly his... ...
Remember, everyone.
9/11 was bad.
Was it? Oh shit.
Now, you may remember there was a flashback several episodes ago that kind of showed Judai's like past, where it's like, oh, using the U-Bell card caused like damage to other people.
Yeah.
They cut out the part where he did a duel at the World Trade Center.
You know, I didn't mention that because I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to make the memories
Yeah,
fresh.
it's unfortunate, but it explains a lot about his psyche and character.
Yeah.
That's
why he's not looking at it. He can't handle
Yeah.
the memory.
Mm-hmm. He was like, man, I shouldn't have run Mecha Phantom Beast that day.
Oh, God!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my
All right, scatter!
Everything changed when Cyrus summoned Planeroid.
God. I was gonna... No.
I'm gonna-
Why do you think he only runs it as a one-of now?
No, wait.
It's very
Mecha Sack's
strange
getting
when they
bumped.
introduce an anime character to run Mecha Phantom Beast and he runs 2 ofs for everything.
Curious.
Sir, a second Cyber Dragon has hit the tower.
No! You know what's also funny?
This is the cyber style, baby.
A second Yamcha Crater edit has hit the episode.
Let's go.
If I had a nickel
He
for
got
every time I've gotten to
fucked
make
up,
one.
man.
He sure did.
Crocodile's cooked.
I think my exact name for this file was his ass is Jim Crocodile Cooked. Let me...
I think I
No.
remember fucking reading that.
The name of this one was A Jim Crocodile Crater.
Ah, wonderful.
Because this is the one that is called His Ass is Jim Crocodile Cooked.
Let's go.
Jim has some of the best edits in this entire series, I'll tell you what.
He's one of the best characters they've ever made. Shame that he's... Oh, well, we'll get there.
He's not yet. Just because he's down doesn't mean he's out.
I will say, respect to Supreme King. He let this dude plank on the ground way longer than Merrick let Joey.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that
true.
was Joey. This is Jim Crocodile Cook.
Please win, Jim. Next episode, Jim dies.
Holy
The
shit.
death of Jim Cook. An extraordinary execution? What?
Jesus Christ. Alright. Are we good to move on?
I don't want him to
Yeah.
die.
Well, too
Whatever
bad,
you
Carl. We're moving on to episode 140.
No! I gotta scroll down.
I think my first 3 notes are all about how malicious Edge fucks.
Okay,
Malicious
yeah.
Edge is so good.
Cool as hell.
It's very sharp and angular.
Is unironically one of the better cards you can run in a fucking e-hero deck. It's just pretty fucking good.
Yep.
Fucking O'Brien starts talking about the pressure that the Supreme King's exuding, and I'm just like, man, but pressure's a bad ability, though. What if you lose a little bit more
Come
PP
on.
using moves, man? It's whatever,
Jesus.
dog.
Channel counter is at 4 because we cut to Cyrus and Ojami Yella saving a mother and child from Goblin Attack Force. It's just 2 goblins.
All they gotta do is
Well,
wait for them to attack.
That is literally an attack force. They nailed it.
I heard that in some languages they were referred to as the mind goblins.
I don't believe you.
You have fucking mind goblins.
The mind goblin is dick.
Okay. Jim is
The
back on
strike's
the
still
floor.
on, just so you know. I could leave at any time.
Christ. Jim is back on the ground. He keeps getting knocked down, but he keeps getting back up, and that's what matters.
They're never gonna keep him down.
Yeah, he's just like Chumbawamba.
Exactly. He is not tub thumping right now, though. Karen is. She keeps shouting. In honestly mad respect.
I mean, he is tub thumping because he's getting knocked down and getting back up again.
Never gonna keep them down.
Axel Brody spends this entire duel shitting himself.
Yes.
Dude is scary. He's exuding pressure.
This is really freaking me out. I don't like this dude's general aura.
To be fair, I'd be fucking scared to duel a dude who got me down to 50 fucking life points as an insult.
That's
Yeah.
understandable. However, the man runs a thing named Hell Gainer in his deck, so I can't take him seriously.
He's gaining hell. Of course, you can't take him seriously. Your life isn't being threatened.
Hellgainer fucking sucks.
See, somebody gets it.
I was throwing
Hellgainer's
up a
just
little
so
bit.
Stupid.
I don't know. Infernal Gainer? Edgy as fuck, but like kinda neat.
I mean, design-wise, yeah. I just can't take a card named Hellgainer that seriously.
Dude, I'm always
And
gaining
yet-
hell every day. I
Bro, we
wake
need
up.
something out here like Elemental Hero Bubble, man.
Let's go, please.
I'm sorry, but you can take shit like fucking Destiny Hero Double Dude seriously.
I can't.
Let's not talk about Edo's cards in Japanese, please.
He's on the
You're
list of
scaring the
cards.
hose.
I don't know. I feel like the hose would hear Double Dude and they would just be that Idris Elba gif of like, you, keep talking.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be
You're
where
saying-
he's coughing violently over the pepper.
You're saying that there's 2 of them?
Almost like
See,
there's
there's-
double the dudes.
Double the dudes?
2 of these dudes. 2 dudes.
Just 2 dudes. We'll help you do whatever. We'll move your furniture for you. We'll work for pizza.
Jim summons a Fossil Dino Pachycephalo, and I'm like, yo, I have like 7 gold rares of that bitch. From El Dorado.
Cool card. Decent
It's
card.
very funny.
Oh, no, I can't find it. Oh, wait. I think that's it.
What are you cooking, man?
Sometimes you just need 2 men.
Carl, send me that photo.
We've
I'll
been
cook the
friends
edit.
forever,
I'll put
dude.
it in the general right now.
Yeah. I'll cook it.
Oh boy.
While I cook, you need to
correct.
keep the chat entertained. It'll be a quick one, but
Good fucking get it. So Jim gets cooked. I got really sad. Judai's talking about how or the Supreme King is talking about how super polymerization is the most powerful thing and nothing could stop it. And I immediately thought of like 5 cards that could stop it like right there.
And how many existed in that time period?
I don't remember if
How
Dark
about
Bribe
cards
existed
they
at
would
that point.
actually
I don't
use?
think it did.
Usually, that never happens.
Magic Drain and Magic Jammer and Solemn Judgment all absolutely existed, and they could have absolutely used any of those.
That is fair.
yeah.
Yeah, but what if they're too scared to flip it?
They're too scared and freaked out.
What if you're so busy pissing your pants you can't flip a trading card? Really unfortunate.
Super Poly definitely did do fucking irreversible damage to the game.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
be real, though.
that card should be banned.
That card
No,
is
it's
really
awesome. The
fucking
Spree King
good.
uses that.
Can't respond to Super. Oh wait, actually legit.
Yeah, because its spell speed is too high.
Let's go, baby. That's why it's super.
That's why you
You,
do a solemn judgment on the field beforehand, so he can never
Oh
pop off.
shit!
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
spells,
one of
traps, and
those
effect
spell
monsters' effects
effects.
cannot be activated in response. I didn't know that part existed of that card.
That's
That sucks
fucked.
so
Yeah.
bad, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Jesus Christ!
Damn.
We're getting a little
Why
silly
is
with
this
it.
still legal in 3 copies?
You can't chain off of it. It is like this early of a fucking version of a goddamn kaiju. It's so good. It's so fucking good. And it's only gotten better over time with more and more generic fusions.
Oh fuck!
Man, that's rough.
Alright, that is the best way to make absolute zero. Summon the fucking Gamma Seal on your opponent's side of the field over their monster, and then just super poly into fucking absolute zero.
Absurdly good.
It's too bad
So,
about Absolute Zero. He will not appear here. He's the manga elemental hero.
Genuinely fucked up. He's so cool.
Yep.
So as the duel continues and Jim slowly keeps chipping away at the Supreme King's life points, he finally gets out a good big monster. He gets out this Gaia plate, the Earth Giant dude.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's pretty neat. And then the Supreme King turns around and goes, haha, rock type? That's mine. And brings out Dark Gaia.
He's like, you know, I had just a card situationally prepared for such a rock matchup.
I'm telling you, he has the protagonist power, even as the Supreme King, and I think that's the most fucked up kind of villain you can make, is one that just cannot be stopped because he is the protagonist of the show still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when cards seemingly are literally created for the exact duel you're having.
Yeah.
Please
Oh,
look forward to
definitely.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
Christ, let's go.
Dark Gaia, a fiend monster and a rock monster. You can immediately tell why this was rarely fucking used.
It is part of a crazy FTK, if I remember right.
Yep, which means I love it.
It's a wild card to have if you can use it right.
Yeah.
Now hear me out
It's a
here,
ve-
because
like-
I don't. Oh well, I mean it doesn't matter now. But I was cooking when I was watching these episodes because I don't know how this shit goes.
Yeah.
I thought the Miracle of the Eye was gonna be showing up to fucking duel against Judai, and then like using DNA surgery to make his monsters machines and using Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. That would have
You
been
created in another episode.
Yeah.
that would have been fucking
Like you,
sick.
You
have
just
you got
imagined
the
it
fan
awesome.
fiction by any chance?
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what I did right?
What?
Sometimes you just need double dudes.
Oh, dude.
We are
double
two
dude.
men. We're burly. We'll do what you want. Yes, our bodies are strong, but our friendship is stronger. We've been friends for over 14 years. Of course, there have been ups and downs, but we always come to terms with our differences because friendship like this comes once in a lifetime. By hiring us, you will receive not just the strength of our bodies, but the strength of our emotional bond as well.
They're just
To
double
be
dudes.
honest, ever since you posted it, all I've been thinking about is that's just Edo and Hellkaiser this set.
That's
It's basically this
yeah,
entire
It
that
really
is two
is.
different
It
sets
really
of
is.
blowjob brothers in this set.
Yeah.
I was like,
Honestly,
at some point they just made them a duo, and I was like, this is pretty good. They don't even like
The-
hang out; they're just walking around together. They're not really like
The fucking energy that
Working.
Astra gives off in the next episode is just... That is a smarmy gay if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, let
it's
them
so
cook.
good.
So anyway, Jim Crocodile Cook gets cooked, and so does his fucking crocodile, because...
Yep.
Why'd they have to kill Karen too? It's so fucked.
because she didn't want to live in a world without him.
I respect the Karen body block moment.
She didn't even body block. She
No,
just
you
wanted to
will
be
not
there with him at the
die.
end, and I think that's fucked
I
up.
just
of
like
her.
body
the
block.
jumping on your entire torso.
Yeah, she jumped up on him to block the shot.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
no,
he
she was
like,
trying to protect him.
pulled
Yeah,
her
he-
down and just went, "It's okay. You don't need to do
We'll
that."
die together.
Okay, cat in. I thought we were gonna get fucking O'Brien running around with her on his back. That would have been great.
That would have been really good.
Cock.
Or her just like running after
It'd
him.
be much hard for him to run away.
Yeah.
So Axel has to pick up his eye and then runs the fuck off like a little piss baby.
Yeah, he is pissing his pants in that moment, I can tell. That bro just is scrambling to get out.
screaming at the top of his fucking lungs.
He's like, I
He's
beat
leaving a
Judai
trail
once, but now
behind
he's
him that you've
cheating. I
only
can't
ever
get
seen
out of this
Cyrus
one.
leave.
Yeah, Super Poly's too fucking crazy. How the fuck do they beat that?
Well, I
The
think we'll
power of
find out
just
in the
draw
next
the
few
out.
episodes.
True, I guess.
That's the only
Simply
thing they
draw the
have.
out.
I mean, the easy answer is a burn deck, and that's what fucking O'Brien has. He's just too stupid right now because he's pissing his pants.
Oh right, I forgot. We get to see one other evil hero this episode. We get to see Lightning Golem, who's
Golem's
pretty
really
cool.
The evil heroes
He's got
actually have like really good effects.
Yeah, no, this is legitimately the better version of fucking Thunder Giant because it's not a hey, anything with lower attack than me dies once. It's a once per turn something dies.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I like I think it's in the next episode he uses one that it does not trigger spells and traps when it attacks, and then after it does damage just destroys the back row. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, evil heroes were like the first time the hero archetype got slightly good, and even then they still got outpaced like crazy.
Yeah.
I still want my show scenario to have happened, but it's a shame that it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a shame that the writers invented a different show.
Yeah, it sucks.
I keep thinking back to the moment that like Jim dies and the Supreme King just turns to Axel Brody and goes, "You're next." And he just like starts fading closer as if he's about to Satsui no Hado this man. It's so
It's
fucking
really
funny.
cool.
Yeah, that slide was fucked up.
The slides they do in this batch are so
I'd run too
funny.
if he moved like that. I'm like, wait, you're not even like stepping anymore. I can't do with this.
Yeah. And like in that scenario, I don't blame Axel for running. Plus, him running leads to a fantastic moment. Sometimes you just need two men.
I'm glad I was able to save this.
Yeah. No, I didn't even change the names because Edo and Rio really just feel like a Corey and a Craig.
So true. Yo, we got double dudes. We got 4 men.
Double the double
We
dudes,
got
yeah.
quadruple dudes.
4 men's better than just 2 men.
I can't wait for the double dude retrain that's just quadruple dude.
Ugh.
No, the double dude retrain that's triple dudes. There's just one more dude.
No, fucking quad dudes.
Is Double Dude about to be the fucking tandem mouse of Yu-Gi-Oh? Where they just
I
invent
hope
a new
so.
one with more of them?
That'd be
And
awesome.
it's like they started a family. That's nice.
Did anything else happen in this episode? Do we want to go to 141?
And this one, not really. So, yeah. 141.
Why did you say that? Like, oh,
Super-
Canada.
What?
Oh, 41. Oh, Canada. It's a bad bit.
Ah, okay.
Supreme King of
There you
Terror,
go.
the Wandering
We got it.
O'Brien.
We're in there.
The crunchiest looking episode I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck did they compress
Okay, it was
this?
crunchy for you too.
Yeah, the Hulu upload of 141 is just like artifacted to shit.
Oh, I watched on Crunchyroll, so I was good.
I was in a similar spot where I was looking at Hulu and I'm like, why does everything on Hulu look bad if it's an old show? It's just like they get the worst, like, masters of that.
Well, the 4Kids masters for this are probably shit regardless, but this is the worst an episode of GX
Oh
has
yeah,
ever
it
looked
does
on
look
Hulu.
worse.
So it's insane.
For
Most
some
kids on
edits,
Hulu
I've
don't
had to
look
go
great.
and grab the dub because the subs stay the whole line read sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why you look like that?
Sometimes I gotta replay a scene 3 times to get the right second of a frame where there's not subs, and also it just looks good enough. So I fully get that.
I get that.
Yeah, it's like 4Kids. Why did you render every episode in WMV?
God. This one they
Ugh.
probably did.
You like goblins?
They rendered this shit at 144p.
Big fan of Aster and Zane getting stuck in this fucking hell dimension and just being like, yeah, let's find a mansion and make it the Home Alone house. Let's just fuck these
Okay.
guys up.
So like I have to ask a question here.
Yeah.
Do you think they found this mansion and Zane just made a room into the Cyber Dragon room? Or was
Yes.
there
Yes.
just a mansion with a Cyber Dragon room
No, he made
in
that
this
room.
fucking
I would be-
He
universe?
made that shrine.
The other option's way too funny, though.
Oh, that option's really funny, but he definitely made it himself. He's extra as shit, as shown by the fire that lit itself on the sides when he signaled it.
Yeah. Dudes rock. Sometimes you just gotta pray in front of the portrait of your ace monster before you kill a
He's
guy.
like, welcome to hell.
This
I'm
entire
going
episode,
to beat you to death now.
This episode is just dudes rock media. It's so fucked up that 4Kids had to nerf it by making it look like shit.
Aster would be
By
a
the way,
bottom.
I'd like you to know. The wiki calls the room that Zane is in during this the Cyber Art Style Dojo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he calls it.
He made his own dojo, like the one from Earth.
Yeah, the one that's like up in the Himalayas for some fucking reason.
Yeah, the one
So
that,
that's
that fucking
just
shepherd
delightful.
heads for some fucking reason.
The shepherd truly believes in the cyber arts.
Yeah, he's got Cyber Ogre.
He knows how to hack.
Apparently, according to the wiki, the dojo has a rivalry with another dojo consisting of users of the Jinzo cards.
Oh, fuck. You got Jinzo Cyber Dragon rivalries going on?
Watch that not come up until
Apparently.
mid-season 4. Christ.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah, I thought there was another Shemmel with one of the goblins that came to check on the house. Because one of them sounded
Nope.
kind of familiar, but no. False alarm.
Nope, it is just other fucking everything actor for 4Kids, Mark Thompson, who's like 7,000 different Yu-Gi-Oh characters.
Yep. I will say, I do like that this arc isn't afraid to fuck up and traumatize children. Especially
Yeah.
the child soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, for some reason, Cyrus is cool now.
Dude, Cyrus is sick as hell.
Yeah, bro just being a vagabond who saves people from monsters in the forest kind of rules, actually. Except for the fact that he
Yeah,
has
bro
a
just
Johnny
learned to adapt. It's crazy.
He's out here having his fucking Ronin arc. It's great.
In this world, it's kill or be killed.
I'm shocked he never said that in sub, I'll be real.
Honestly, same.
So Cyrus and Zane duel the fucking goblin elite attack force, my mistake, to get some information on the Supreme King, finding out, yeah, no, that's Jaden, and I guess one of those fucking goblins got to see a really cool, like, darkness shrouded Neos. So Neos is still in the fucking E-Hero deck.
Yeah.
He's just covered in evil.
It's a shame we never got fucked up and evil looking like Neos. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because some of those Neos fusions actually look like they could translate well to just, he's fucked up and evil now.
If we could get evil hero versions of the Neos fusions, that would be sick as fuck.
Yeah. Even if it was just like fucked up and evil alt arts, that could go crazy.
Yeah, they pretty quickly kill these fucking goblin elite attack forces.
They sure do. And it's
They
very
just had to wait for them to to attack like once, and then they get switched to defense mode.
I like Aster just sitting there like, oh yes, my master. You gotta go speak with my master. And I'm like, this boy has been taking it all along.
So, Axel, this is the one where he saves the water fairies, right?
Yeah, Maiden of the Aqua and the Fairies.
Yeah, Maiden of the Aqua, that's it. So he has his whole trauma moment where he cannot deal with being afraid because he's you know, a fucking child soldier. So he goes through all this And then sees that these fairies are about to get attacked by wolves that are lit on fire. Cool as hell.
I think they were foxes.
Firefoxes?
Yeah, I think they actually have like cards that are like fire foxes.
I mean, probably. I associated it with
think
wolves,
so,
but
but it's one of those random fucking like cards that you don't tend to remember the name of.
It's just some normal monster from 2005 that nobody's ever thought about since then.
I'm gonna be real with you. The wiki doesn't even fucking list them.
They're probably not real monsters then.
Probably.
Well, they reminded me of the fox that's on one of the fire charmers, the fire one.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Either way, he knows that they're going to get demolished if he doesn't do something. He goes back to help them and realizes, oh fuck, I left my gun at home. And then she just goes, the small one said you'd need this, and hands him his gun. Where he then realizes, oh shit, I run a pyro deck. And then she goes, oh wait, I'm an aqua monster. Eat shit. This is the funniest back and forth we've had in a while.
Oh wait, my card effect states that I treat the field as if it were Umi. My mistake.
God.
This is just the equivalent of when a duel happens and Judai draws the most situational card ever made. But now the card talks and goes, oh shit, I can do this.
Oh shit, I could have solved this problem myself the entire time.
Yu-Gi-Oh would be so much better if the monsters actually said that every time. Now my monster's effect will activate. My what? I can do that?
I don't know if I need that
shit,
because
I
then there would
never
be
knew.
so many more Sean Schimmels.
No, that'd be great though.
That'd be awesome.
Neos
Here's our
himself-
Sean Schimmel monster of the duel.
Look, if Neos himself shouted contact fusion every time he contact fused,
Okay,
I
yes.
think that'd be awesome.
If Neos talks, I'm like, dude, your
think
ass
that'd
is
be
clapping.
awesome.
Say whatever you want.
I think that'd be awesome if Neos walked up to fucking Air Hummingbird, put his hand on his shoulder, and just went, contact fuse, and Hummingbird started screaming because he didn't know what the fuck was going on.
We're not allowed to anymore!
Oh my god.
Get off of me! I don't want it no more.
Jaden,
But
when
here's
he
where
tries
our,
to summon
next-
Air Neos past the year 2008.
No, wait.
No.
Mr. President, a
Konami,
second Air
Konami
Neos.
announces Air Hummingbird has legally changed his name to Elemental Hero.
God.
Oh, fuck me. So I just double checked. Hey, Guardian of the Labyrinth isn't a Schemmel counter. It's a Dan Green counter.
Oh my
See,
god!
I knew Dan Green was one of the commanders at the camp, but he was just one of the like human commanders, I think.
You know what? I'm calling my shot right now. Because we've been bringing it up so much, Air Neos is gonna get fucking re-released as Wing Neos.
Sky Neos was what I was thinking, but yeah.
Sky
That's
Neos
fair.
is also good.
Sky Neos, Neos Wing. Honestly, there's
Neos
a
Wing
lot
could
of
go
good names
crazy,
they could do
actually.
here. They could literally just call it Neos Hummingbird.
Or Aerial Neos.
Very cool.
That could solve the problem. Either way,
Cloud
a
Neos.
reprint of that, even if it's a retrain with one different name, would go crazy.
If they reprint that, I want them to do another one of those double Neos fusions, where you fuse Air Hummingbird and Glow Moss, and you get like Cloud Neos.
That'd be cool.
And the monkey's paw curls. This card is treated as a Cloudian.
Let's fucking go, dude!
Cloudian
Put some
retrains
counters on
when?
this shit.
Sure, now that you've said that, the monkey's paw curls again. It will happen next year in June. You have to understand how this podcast works.
We're gonna get deep into 5Ds, and we're gonna be like, "Yo, Cloudian retrain's just been announced."
I'd rather
Yeah,
die.
they've been doing so much 5D stuff a few years ago. We're currently in the GX spot. We're gonna be getting new stuff for a while.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Infernal Incinerator support next week.
Oh, fuck
Oh.
yeah.
Yo, when are we gonna get new Diabound cards?
Christ.
Hopefully, fucking never.
When are we gonna get new
I think Millennium
Chthonians?
World went well.
The
God. Amount sucks. I hate that piece.
We're gonna get more GX shit next year, and it's going to be the worst GX shit you've ever heard of. It's not even gonna be funny like Dark Guardian. It's just gonna be like bottom of the barrel, like the Quizmaster deck. And I'll
Why
clap.
were we
you
both
imagine?
in the same exact spot? I'm like, they're gonna mention the fucking game show deck.
Well, you mentioned him earlier. He was on the brain.
Raw yellow 30. I'm gonna set that face down real quick.
God.
Shibuya, I need you to imagine something with me for a moment.
Uh-huh.
Imagine if we get a big fucking Yu-Gi-Oh announcement, and it turns out that they've decided to remaster some of the older Yu-Gi-Oh games like Duelist of the Roses.
If they remastered Duelist of the Roses, I would buy that and stream that. No joke.
I want you to imagine modern Yu-Gi-Oh players playing a new version of Duelist of the Roses that still has the old not Yu-Gi-Oh rules in it.
That would be insane. I think that would be funny. I think Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah, I know a good
streamers
chunk
should
of them have
suffer.
played some of the true Kusoge, like Forbidden Memories.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, dude,
Yeah, I was about to say.
my zodiac sign beats this monster.
Sorry, I'm
Also,
feeling kind of
this game
Virgo
was
today.
made wrong and only drops one fucking card when you finish. So no one who plays it just plays a ROM hack that gives you 25.
Oh yeah, the speedrun category for it having a category that's just like turn on the 15 card mod. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, fucking O'Brien got major PTSD. He's traumatized as fuck.
Yeah.
That boy got
Shit's
shit
fine.
with drama.
One, they don't know. I don't think they know how to leave.
Dude is shitting himself.
Two, one of their best duels turned into Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Australian is dead.
That's the worst part, honestly.
Rip.
Who even knows where Bastion is? He's getting pegged. He's the only
I
one
mean, last
winning
we
right
saw him,
now.
they left him in that other dimension with his tiger girlfriend, so, like...
You think she would
He's
actually?
the only one who isn't suffering right now.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue the dead people aren't suffering anymore.
That's true. Stein is still dead at the bottom of a crevasse.
Stein was not who I was thinking of, but okay.
Stein hasn't died yet, he's just
No,
laying
I was coming
there
up in my mind. I'm
slowly
like,
but surely.
who's literally died this arc?
I mean, Cobra also, but like, fuck Cobra.
No, it's okay. He'll be back.
Oh god.
I need those crackers.
He'll be back in a major way, in Pog form.
God. Yeah, I'm out of notes for this episode. Oh man. So
Yeah.
anybody got anything else to say about 141?
I wish that O'Brien shot them between the eyes. Them being the
Guardian...
the Guardian and the Skull Knight.
Yeah.
When Guardian of the
I thought you were talking
Labyrinth
about
showed
the
up and
dogs, I'm
started
like, that it doesn't
speaking
really
through them.
affect him, but yeah.
No, he constantly shot those dogs between the eyes and it didn't do shit.
I'm sorry, are you calling
Yeah.
him Skull Knight, not Skull Brain? Isn't it Skull Brain?
No, his name's Skull Knight.
No, it's Skull Knight.
The one with the big exposed brain?
His card is literally called Skull Knight. Its Japanese name might be Skull Brain.
Yeah,
No,
that might
no.
be where I'm getting
You're
confused.
thinking of the actual little brain guy that he disguises himself as, which is Ancient Brain.
Ah, yeah. Okay. That's that's what's happening. Ugh, God, disgusting, gross. The moment
and
I saw
I'm
that, I
supposed
would
to be
shoot
the
it.
high one.
I'm sorry, you're gonna criticize my ability to remember fucking Ancient Brain?
I expect you to be a Yu-Gi-Oh encyclopedia.
It's like,
Well, then you're setting yourself up for
no,
disappointment.
the only one
motherfucker.
who's that is Bio Roxas, and they're not here today.
Yeah, Bio can't hard carry this podcast today.
You're so right.
Wow.
I'm glad you added the today. I was about to go, whoa.
Whoa.
Listen,
that's pretty
we
epic.
we rib is a bit. I'm not that mean.
I have Cheez-Its.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
love that.
Well, you should eat those Cheez-Its during our ad break. It's all the usual. We have a Twitter. Twitter.com/MillenniumMike. We'll post all the thumbnail edits. Yes, even that one on screen right now. Over there once the episode is done. We'll tease guests. We'll post there when people get high for recording. I'll retweet whenever people gaslight me into
every
thinking they'll be
single
high.
episode.
Basically every episode from now till I die. Page twitter.com/MillenniumMike.
Will this accelerate that? Or...
I don't know. Then we have a Patreon, patreon.com/MillenniumMike. You go over there for as little as $5 a month. You get access to our moving commentary tracks for Pyramid of Light and Dark Side of Dimensions, and also when we get to it, Bonds Beyond Time. You get access to archives of our past stream VODs. You can help us reach the goal to watch Zexal Onwards, because that, oh boy, just thinking about the Zexal dub yesterday made me ill, because I was thinking about what if we hit that. And for those of you who may be new to the podcast or haven't necessarily caught up and are watching live, so I watched episode 1 of Zexal in like 2018 because I was curious and I wanted to try newer Yu-Gi-Oh seasons, and it turned me off so hard that I just stopped after 15 minutes. I didn't even finish the episode.
I have seen like 6 episodes of Zexal. Wow. That shit is torturous to watch in a dub.
Yeah.
I watched the first dubbed episode and it was hot dog water.
Now here's the problem. To anybody who might just be thinking, just watch the sub, idiot. I run a podcast where we make fun of the differences between dub and sub, and someone's gonna have to eat that bullet, and as the owner of the podcast, it's probably only going to be me. So, yeah.
As you've outlined, you had a bad idea, and unfortunately the bad idea has morphed.
Yeah. the bad idea grows and changes with me to become my personal nightmare. So shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal for doing one thing, which is normally, when the shows get longer, they just, like season 3 or 4 of GX. And now they're like, no, Zexal 2. Yeah, I could not believe they actually.
At one point, they just do a split and just call it Zexal 2.
Actually
That's
insane.
Awesome.
And I've heard good things about Zexal, too.
That show's like mostly fine. It's just that first chunk's real bad, especially when you come off of 5Ds where it's like mostly adults dueling, and it's like a somewhat serious plot is going on for throughout.
5Ds where they
and then I would
try.
see promos in the last 8 weeks of that show. They're like, check out Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. There are a bunch of children doing swimming classes. That girl's a cat.
Sure
and then I
is.
proceeded to not watch it at all when it launched.
I wonder why.
I'm like, I guess they're aging me out. Okay.
Yeah.
They went to like very high school aged fucking protagonists and stuff, and it's rough. It's rough having
they
every
went high
fucking
school
season
age,
be
but
another
also made them
school
like
season.
really small.
I remember watching the first episode of Arc V when that came out, like subbed.
Yep.
And then I was like, I kind of like this. I might keep up with it. And then I didn't.
I'm a big fan of the idea of having a Yu-Gi-Oh! Series where the protagonist has to learn how to play from scratch. Unfortunately, this kid's intolerable. So, yeah. Anyway, if you want to force us to watch it, given everything we've said about it, consider becoming a patron. On top of that,
I mean, I'll be watching subs, so I think I'm just gonna win the whole way. It's gonna be great.
yeah, you
Hell
are.
yeah.
Although I do get to witness the iconic moment of, dude, you just summoned your mom. When we get to that, I will pop the fuck off, because that is a
That's
real
so-
line.
It's a
I'm trying to
real
remember
line.
if Zexal's also the one that has the 2 girls going spunky ass, or if that's fucking Arc V.
Oh, I would believe Arc V,
God.
considering how that show treats women.
No, it's just 2 girls going, he's got a lot of spunk. Spunky, yes. This
Apparently
dumb
it's
thing
Arc
is such
V.
a bad deal later on.
You guys like Mega Man?
Do you?
Hi.
Do you?
You like
Bio
like-
doesn't.
Bio doesn't like Mega Man at all, and is not here to back up these claims. So,
Ooh.
and you have to take everything I say at face value here.
It's okay, he wouldn't
Hi.
be paying attention at this point anyway.
Do you like Mega Man Battle Network? Have you ever watched its anime series? Fucking network transmission, whatever. NT Warrior. Yeah, that's the right one. There we
You're
go.
like, what is that? How's this ad rework again?
I'm sick in
Come
the
watch
head.
program.
I'm on them
Come watch
Broward
Program
County
Advance, a
Tic
Mega
Tacs.
Man Battle Network
Carl,
anime
what fucking-
podcast.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Hi.
Program Advance is a Mega Man Battle Network anime podcast.
Yeah.
Alright,
Got
sorry, I was
Shorah,
dying over what just
Bioroxis.
fucking happened.
It's
That
Shorah,
Yuki guy.
Bioroxis, Yuki,
Double.
Daigato. My brain is not working here.
Program Advance, the Mega Man Battle Network podcast, hosted by Yuki EXE,
Yeah, that's why we're
Bioroxis,
trying to
Shorah,
get the assist
Double
here.
Soul, and Jin. Go watch it if you like this one. Shares 2 co-hosts and is also very funny. I can attest. I've seen a couple episodes. I need to catch up. But yeah.
There's
I'll
an entire
trust
episode
your judgment.
about curry. It's real good.
Hey,
Man.
while I wait for Shibuya to get less busy so we can continue doing our Master Saga series, I started a new one with Bridget, and I've made an idea for that one as well. Hey, KZ, after me and Bridget do this 20 episodes, you're up, buddy.
Oh, okay. It's a live thing. I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Is that
so,
how you're
so
handling that
here's how I
series?
know about the show.
Yeah.
I went one day when I wake up, I'll like look at friends like Twitter profiles to see what I missed if I like slept a while. I go over to Bridget's. Bridget has a post going where I'm gonna do the Master Saga with Carl. I hope it goes well. The post literally above it of we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
The description I was given
Mm-hmm.
from Bridget in a conversation yesterday was, "Is it as bad as the weekly jam polls?" They're like, "Worse."
Oh,
The
God.
first episode is being edited and will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. And you're gonna get to enjoy watching Bridget get her ass kicked.
It's so over, dude.
It's
Hell
so
yeah.
over, dude.
I was thinking about pitching to do something with her as well, and I'm like, no. Because if it goes bad, I think they're just going to off themselves. I don't think they can deal with I don't think they can deal with things going bad that consistently, that constantly.
I think that you should.
You're just
You
evil.
know, just for fun. Do some fun things with your friends, you know.
I
You know what
do, occasionally.
You know
What
I
other
think we
ads
should
do you have? I think it's called Program Advance, the Mega Man Battle Network podcast.
One starring Yuki EXE and Shorah Art and other people I don't remember.
You
No,
literally
you can't
forgot
use
the
Yuki
person
with
who
that 'cause they're not a
co-hosts
star.
this podcast, Carl.
He forgets too, so it's fine.
You know what? That's actually the best report you could have made.
There's no real defense for that. That's all fucked up.
Oh, God. All right. Anyway, I didn't finish the Patreon read. If you become a patron of a certain tier or higher, you get access to certain benefits, like having your name on screen and in the description of every single episode. Let me move the Carl.
Yeah, bring that down a
Discord
couple layers.
thing. Yeah, there we go. Like our Blue Eyes White Dragons right now are $25 here.
Sick.
Not only that, but if you become a Forbidden One or a God card, that is our $50 and $100 tiers respectively, you get access to sketches from Shorah every month. Everybody is dying and busy and drowning, so there will be a big stream making up for all of those eventually, to be announced. We will announce that on the Twitter. Don't worry about it. But thank you so much to our current God cards. We genuinely appreciate it. For reference,
Thank
if you're a
you.
Forbidden One, $50, black and white sketch. God card, $100, limited tier, only 3 slots, sketch in color. That's how that works.
And to all of our patrons, but especially you. Hey, you. Yeah, you right there.
Me?
You're my favorite. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, thank you.
Saying this in a frequency no other people can hear.
Saying this just to you. If you tell anybody, you lose your status. Okay?
No one will ever
We'll
believe
find
you.
The secret.
Does anybody have anything else they need to advertise? We got rid of most of that, but anybody? Anything?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, Carl? You don't think so?
Well, Dip Ships is gonna be fucking brought up in the ad thing.
You forgot
you
to
make the new
mention
one?
D-ships.
Of course, how could I forget the dog shit series D Ships?
There's a reason it wasn't being brought up.
The Dip Ships humble you, give progressions, and we've actually been having some really good duels. It's actually been really good.
good.
Get excited for this week's episode. It's gonna be a really crazy one for me.
Well then.
Interpret that how you will.
Oh.
Oh. Well, all right. Are there any last words before I bring them to the Dipships ad for a minute?
CalamityCarl.com. That'll take you to the channel. You can watch all that shit.
Really?
I believe so.
Discombobulate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, all my content's on websites like kzexcellent.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
There
there
you
it
go.
is.
As usual, all of our links down below. We make other things
Yeah.
sometimes, so you may want to check us out. Wow!
Yeah, wowie zowie.
Wahoo!
I'm on like Twitter and Discord and shit, I guess. I don't know. I need to post more.
Yeah, same. It's just I'm drowning.
I have Cheez-Its.
Cool.
You do.
Dip ships.
Do you enjoy boating? How about listening to some friends tell a few stories and talk about their weeks? Then I've got just the podcast for you. Dip Ships, the legitimate boating podcast. Every week, Carl, PM, Medi, and Nick get together and tell their favorite stories and recap what's been going on in their lives and talk about boating too, I guess. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Podbean. And we'll see you on the Nautical Mile. We're so back.
We are.
A dinosaur story. We're back.
Y'all? We're so back.
And we're back for episode 142.
Ah!
Love it.
Bitch has a normal monster named Lycanthrope. I'm sorry, it's an effect monster, I think. It's just
It
a
is.
fucking werewolf. It's just some
It's
dude.
a ritual
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Did
Yeah,
it ever
yeah, I
get
remember that one.
printed?
Yes.
Yes, it
Oh
did.
yeah, I played that shit, I think, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition.
It's bad.
The fuck you mean?
We also
that
get to
thing's ancient.
briefly see fucking Gene Warped Warwolf, which, like, yo,
Okay, you know
fucking
what?
love that. Good ass level 4 2000 attack monster.
That card art is too good for what this card is.
Right?
Actively, it's too good.
Yeah, no,
Just
Lycanthrope
chilling.
fucks. It's real good.
That has no right to fuck.
Yeah, it's a really bad card.
Yeah.
No, just get a lot of normal monster in your graveyard. Like,
So true. Just use
like-
ARA, stupid.
yeah, do that. Put a key mace in your deck.
I keep forgetting that the word for ritual in Japanese is gishiki. They keep saying it and I keep getting excited.
It's really funny that they would do that, and then they would make an archetype in the TCG called Gishiki.
Very funny. It would have been even funnier if they weren't actually a ritual archetype.
That would have been the funniest part, actually.
That would have been amazing. But no, they're weak.
I'm a big fan of Volcanic Doomfire. He's
Yeah,
just
we
some
love
guy.
volcanic backshots in this house.
That's not what I said.
Jesus.
That's not what I said. Axel Brody cooks this motherfucker alive. It's great. He gets his ass. I don't really remember much of the duel itself. I just remember it's over. And then we get the Blowjob Brothers and the fucking 3 doofuses. Because Aster and Zane come flying in with Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, and fucking King's Knight. And I pop off
Hell
because I
yeah.
know who that is.
Also, Warrior Lady of the Wasteland.
Yeah, she's here too.
She's here too.
She sure is.
Got the poker nights. We got McDonald's. We got Zane. What else do we need?
They decide that they're gonna sneak into the Supreme King's castle.
What we need is Cassandra Lee Morris to voice 3 little fairies. And to make me
Yeah.
get jump scared by Cassandra Lee Morris being back.
By the way, shout outs to Ojama Yellow, the biggest sack of fucking shit in the world.
For real.
Ugly lips.
Yeah.
Gonna lie about having seen Johan and impress these little fairies
Yeah, so-
wanna boing them.
So Axel Brody tells these 3 fairies, hey, please look for a guy named Jesse. And if you hear that he's alive, tell me. I don't know where I'm going to be at, but fucking find me. And then they proceed to ask Ojama Yellow, and Ojama Yellow does the worst thing he possibly could. He forces Sean Schemmel to put on the most serious voice I've ever seen, while also being Ojama Yellow, which led to this edit. that is going to kill Carl. That's the sound of a man who's coping and dying. Yeah.
So yeah, Ojama Yellow goes from doing his normal "Hey boss" to "Hello ladies," and it took me fucking out of it because that's the exact moment my edible hit like fucking like a train.
Yeah, I got a message saying that that's when the edible hit, and you could tell, and I fucking laughed. I laughed my ass off. It was so funny. Picturing you just being like, gee, I wonder when it's gonna kick in, and then hearing that and your brain just going, something is terribly wrong here.
I fucking captured like a video of him doing the voice and everything. It was terrible.
Yeah, you did. I debated saving that video, but I don't want that on my hard drive, so. For reference, I will play the audio so that the podcast can hear it. But yeah, you need to understand, hearing this in the dub is vile.
Hello there. It seems our paths keep crossing.
It's like a dream come true. Pajama.
Yeah, so it's bad. Sure, if you want to send that to the other people on the podcast so they can hear it.
Oh. Let me
I played that for the viewers at home so they can understand.
Does anyone know who like voiced Guardian of the Labyrinth? Because it sounded like it was just Dio's actor recording one line and them just using that over and over again.
I thought it would have been like Mark Thompson or just someone.
The body
in the
of
sub.
The body of Guardian of the Labyrinth is Dan Green, but the shield is like fucking Mark Thompson or like someone else.
Hold on, let me.
What about in
So
Japanese?
that's fucked up. Japanese voice is Toshinobu Ida.
Let's see.
I need to know.
Here we go. The shield was voiced by Pete Zarustica.
Okay, Toshinobu Ida, voice acting credits.
Also known as Oliver Wyman.
Scrolling through this, hasn't voice acted since 2015, but
That's upsetting.
they've done Digimon Frontier. They were. What do you mean? There's a Digimon named Peepeesmon?
Peepeesmon?
Peepus Room.
We gotta get out. No.
I'm going to screenshot this. I'm not fucking with you. Oh my god.
Please, what is Peepeesmon?
He's simply a little guy. Peepusmon.
Peepusmon.
Genuine scrunkly.
Peepeesmon!
He's Karamon in Data Squad. As far as other things I would know, there's not many. Yeah, I'll post the link here for anybody who wants it.
I've never seen this freak in my life.
Fuck you mean that's what he looks like? I swear to God. Fuck.
This is terrible.
Hold on. That image makes him look way more scrunkly.
I like him.
He's... Oh god. Christ.
What is wrong with you?
Time.
That's fucked up. That's some 7-year-old's fan art.
I'm sorry, it's some child's drawing.
Carl looked up
but
a
it's
drawing
so
of Peepeesmon and is laughing at it now.
It's so good.
I
love him
will
so
put
much.
it on the screen for our video viewers. But
It's so good.
this is something that a 7-year-old drew and posted on DeviantArt.
I love it so much.
That's just a little guy.
It's just a little dude. Oh, it's so good. My favorite little fella.
I need to edit that Griffin McElroy vine now. I need audio footage
Ow.
of Peepeesmon saying his own name.
Peepeesmon.
Oh, Christ.
I just wanted to let you all know, in the middle of this episode, I got my McDonald's order, and that sweet and spicy jam kind of sucks.
Okay. Cool. So they find some armor. They disguise themselves.
When I was
so
watching
they
it.
They find they
They disguise themselves real great.
They put on this armor and surely no one will question them. And they ride on Cyberdark Dragon to get into the Supreme King's castle, which is sick as hell. It's also kind of wild that
it's also not fucking stealthy at all. They literally just flew in on a giant metal dragon and no one noticed.
it's a fucked up and evil dragon. Of course that thing would be flying towards the Supreme King's castle. It's the perfect camouflage. Genuinely, I love this plot point. But it's also funny because Zane hasn't been using Cyberdark in this world at all.
Yeah, but just weird. Actually, no, I think Cyberdark got fucked up by the perfectly ultimate Great Moth.
It did. It just cuts to it, and he's like,
right.
Great Moth, and it just immediately gets blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, like, wild that they fucking used perfectly ultimate Great Moth in this dude's deck.
You have Chaos Sork, and what do? You give him the Weevil card. Why would you do this to Chaos Sork? Why would
We already
What do
had
you
the
do?
animation
You play
frames for it.
Ugh. There's better monsters. I would take Insect Queen over Perfectly Ultimate.
Now, my great moth, you'll go and beat up this cyber loser.
So, Zane stays behind to fight Chaos Sork when their cover is blown, because of course their cover is blown. The shield dies and nobody missed him.
Thank God.
They run
I
off.
miss his lips.
Axel and Aster. They run off to try and get up to the top of the tower. And they get stopped by Dip and Shit, a skilled white magician and skilled dark magician, who try to stop them in their tracks. And Aster throws, I think it's Diamond Guy?
It was Double Dude, I believe.
It was Double Dude. All right. Aster throws Double Dude to restrain them. And then whips out his dual disc and goes, I'll take care of him. You get up there. So Axel manages to start running to the top of the tower.
Sure, can we get an edit of the two forms of Double Dude making out with each other like the Love Wins image?
That would be funny. I'll give you that. That
Dude's
would
It's a
be
bit
win.
late in the game for this one, but
Dudes win.
It's a little late in the game, but maybe next time.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that could just be like a good sticker for the server. Anybody who's in here has the privilege of using Double Dude Love Wins.
hell yeah. I love using other people's stickers. I've been using the Professor X one every day.
Oh yeah, Mind Crush. I'm glad Mind Crush was a hit, because it was just a dumb idea I had one night, and I
So
was like,
good.
yeah, sure, I'll
I
recreate
use that
the
shit on
background.
mittens every day.
It's the vibes of it, and I'm glad the vibes fucking convey.
Yeah,
well.
the vibes I'm like, die! Die! Die!
Yeah, those are the vibes.
Kill.
I will say, this batch, for the most part, does not have that many differences in dub and sub, except for, like, card names where they censor hell for something else. Fucking Infernal Gainer. Ugh. I expected there
That's
to
what
be a
happens when
lot
you're
of...
a gamer and you're infernal.
That's so true.
I expected a lot of just, like, censorship in certain lines.
Just
Just a
can't
lot
have
more.
children.
I,
Well, you
I
said
have,
infernal, not infertile.
I have no more notes for 142. Are we good to move on?
I think so.
I think so, yeah. I don't think I have much.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Episode 143.
143! Little bro out here using Great Ball.
Yeah, he sure is. But at the very
Hey,
least...
we get to see Demise. That's cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we cut to skilled white and skilled dark magician sacrificing themselves to summon Demise, and it's genuinely cool as hell. Only for, Aster Phoenix to just go, fuck you more, die, and then they die. It's great.
I like
Fuck
that
you,
as
these cards
Demise,
won't
they
be good
called
for a
him
few
a
years.
they called him a whelp, and I was just like, that's the shit I say after doing something whimsical.
I don't think whelp implies onesie, but sure, man. Fucking...
Whelp? I did that, I guess.
Dude's not gonna feel normal till 7 p.m. Just let it go.
Listen, I'm allowed to be weird about one comment. I'm allowed to just be like,
Okay.
that one's a little odd."
Okay, yeah, I'll give you one more.
Hell yeah.
One more.
Looking through the fucking turn list, because I just reacted mostly to this one. Just like, holy shit, cool plays. Where is it? Oh yeah. So there's a point where Axel's able to recycle Volcanic Hammer for like a full turn to get maximum value out of it, and that shit's very cool. Where he sends it from the hand to grave, he destroys one of the Supreme King's monsters, and then he gets it back, and then he's able to fucking attack with it all in the same turn. Fantastic. Finally, some good fucking food.
Yeah, finally.
And then
This fucking O'Brien duel is like the coolest shit in the world.
yeah, this set was just bookended by really good fucking duels all around.
Yeah, it was really good that we were able to, like, bookend a little mini arc there of him, you know, watching a Supreme King duel, losing it over how big that power gap is, and then being able
I
to,
honestly
like,
thought the Supreme King shit would
bro.
last a lot longer than this.
Yeah, I thought so too. But
yeah.
you know, maybe it'll last in the sense that Jaden has to confront the trauma of killing two of the people he cares about. You know, that stays with
Yeah.
you.
It's probably why I like the back half of season 3 quite a bit, is that the pace is even more accelerated than 3's was, where they kind of dwell a good bit in the other sections of the story. And then this one just kind of blazes through stuff pretty quickly.
Yeah. It takes the time it needs to, and it doesn't outstay its welcome, which I do appreciate.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more fucked up and evil Judai. But I guess we're gonna get something else.
Yeah.
Since they teased that.
We sure are. But first, we have to deal with the Supreme King summoning evil hero, Infernal Sniper. And I just gotta ask, why the fuck it got them hips?
Got them hips?
Because it's a Burstinatrix fusion.
No.
Why
Everything
is it
reminds me of her.
I think, like... No, not every. I was gonna say, like, every evil hero fusion looks like it's a female fusion, which is, like... Why make the evil ones all female? But I don't think Doom Gaia is, and I don't think... Well, I know for a fact that the Wild Wingman or whatever one isn't.
Yeah, Wild Wingman went crazy. You know what I think it is? Because the first one reminded me of this, and they might all be that I'm just not noticing. The first evil hero fusion with Avion and Burstinatrix. Fucking, where is the name of it?
It's a more Burstinatrix focused fusion of the two of them, where Flame Wingman's more of a wingman. Or more
Inferno Wing.
Yeah.
Inferno Wing's design evokes Sentai villain to me. Where it's just like the bitch from Power Rangers who's fucked up and evil and going to kill those teenagers.
That's fair. That's
and
very
honestly,
fair.
given this arc, that might have just been some of the design inspiration. They just
I thought they just
wanted to.
I thought they just wanted to hammer in even more how gay Judai is, because they're showing how he feels about women.
That's great, Carl.
That's awesome.
I just want him and his boyfriend to be happy together.
I mean, I do too, but alright. Well, let me get this bitch off the screen.
I thought you were talking about Ojama Yellow.
No, he stays on the screen
Yeah,
because
I'm
you
really
need to
shocked
pay
that
for
it was
your
not
save.
a Java Yellow that you were talking about.
You know what? Sure, we'll get him off the screen.
I can't wait to see that in the starting soon screen going forward.
What if I did? What if I jump scared you with a Java Yellow on the starting screen?
You know, you gotta update it with new stuff.
Yeah.
I will say the official card artwork for Infernal Sniper does make her look better.
Yeah, the card art's
Still
not bad
fucked
by
up
any
looking.
means. But I do like the action pose of it, where she is just blasting.
Yeah. She's just like, and then I started blasting.
Uh-huh. Honestly, the card art feels very Metroid, almost, with the pose.
I have a quick question here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Kite Roid?
Yeah.
Any problem with kites?
How is Kite a vehicle?
It's like a hang glider, but they
Like-
didn't want to say glide droid.
Yeah,
I
think
guess,
of, you know,
yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
like in ancient Japan, they'd have like Tengu dudes that would like be on those big kites and then they'd like dive bomb. I know this because they did it in the game Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
I thought you were gonna
Which
reference
means it's real.
I thought you were gonna reference the fucking the action movie star who duels Mai in season 4 of DM because I'm damaged.
God, yeah,
Yeah,
there
you
was
are.
that.
Because that guy
that guy went hard.
does film a movie where he's on one of those kites.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
God, DM filler sure is bad.
Only a little bit.
Most of it's pretty bad. This is where I bring up the villain having the power of just draw the out, because he specifically gets the Supreme King specifically draws the card to summon the evil token and then the combo card that goes with it, where it's just like, yeah, in all of my standby phases, you lose 500 life points. Eat shit, you're at 500, die.
Yeah, that was crazy as hell.
But it's okay, because now Axel Brody is our new protagonist, which means he has now inherited the powers of just draw the out forehead.
He inherited the powers of Orichalcum Eye.
Yeah.
Took me a second.
Yeah. So the memory, the spirit of Jim Crocodile Cook comes to aid Axel in his time of need and just goes, I'll help you draw the out, mate. And then he draws the out.
Any time that a show does this, it's peak no matter fucking what.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
It always goes so hard.
It's fantastic. And I'm now remembering the one major difference that Dub and Sub had. Because for some reason, like in the first couple episodes of this batch, where Jim's talking about the Eye of Orichalcum and like what it's done to him over the years, I believe there's a line where he talks about being able to see the aura of all living things, where he can like sense the good and the evil in a person, and so he knows Jaden is still in there, like deep in the Supreme King. That's not in Sub at all. It lets him peer into Jaden's soul, yes, but like he doesn't see auras. And that leads to a weird thing in the flashback where he's like digging up the fossils, where in Dub it's like, I can hear their spirits calling out to me. I want to be the one to find them so they're not trapped forever. And then in Sub it's just like, yeah, I feel bad for him. I feel a kinship with him. I want to just fucking get him out of there, you know? There's really no reason for it. Just something interesting. But Axel's able to out the evil token, but of course, Super Poly. Because just drawing the out is no match for this card needs to be on the ban list yesterday. So Jaden's able to Super Poly, he is able to kill Axel, but then Axel does the rawest shit I've seen in Season 3, and he just says, we're going together, motherfucker. My effect means you die too. And he bum rushes him, and there's an explosion.
Bum rushes him with the eye.
Uh-huh. He, like, pushes the eye into his chest so its power will free Jaden.
Now, here is my issue with it. Your entire deck is built around burn damage. Are you telling me you have nothing that can do at least 100 points of burn damage to him? Not a single thing?
Yeah. Because Jaden,
I guess so, yeah.
Jaden has 7,000 very hyper-specific monster effects to counter all of his friends' decks. I'm sure there is one evil hero who's just like, while this card is on the field, or in your graveyard, or in your hand, you don't take burn damage.
That's right. He went down swinging and he fucking knocked his ass out.
Yeah, he got him. Axel did what Jim Crocodile Cook tried to. And at the end of the day, it's Jim who shows up to just be like, mate, let's get you out of here. The accident was 5 years ago. You gotta let it go. The accident, of course, being what you see on screen for the video viewers.
Godspeed, O'Brien, as he fades into the stars.
Yeah.
Gone but not forgotten.
Physical pain that I realized the 5 years ago is actually accurate.
I know. I was thinking in lore.
I'm like, damn. Can we not talk about 9/11 lore specifically?
Jesus Christ.
I'm talking Yu-Gi-Oh lore, and Yu-Gi-Oh lore dictates this.
Yu-Gi-Oh wiki 9/11.
Casey, I'm sure if you look hard enough, there is a page on a Yu-Gi-Oh fandom wiki about 9/11. Anyway, so Zane does the rawest shit he possibly could in this situation. He grabs the Supreme King's helmet, walks out to the open window, and goes, the Supreme King is dead, bitches. Tosses the helmet, and then the comet shatters because I guess it was connected to the Eye of Orichalcum. and it was like mainly here to serve as like
Plot
the
MacGuffin.
signal for Jim. So
It is
now
a
we don't
MacGuffin.
need it. So that's taken care of. I can't tell if we're meant to assume the underlings died or ran, but the bridge has a bunch of weapons that are there and shit, and everything.
Oh, they
is
ran. They
better.
dropped everything and fucking ran.
We hope they're dead.
I hope some of them are dead. Some of them are gonna be insufferable if we have to see them again. But
Okay.
He's gonna have to live with the fact that he committed genocide.
Yeah.
But light has returned to the world, and the sky is clear, and they're under this nice tree, and this boy is in a healing coma before he has to process the fact that he killed 2 more of his friends.
Under the tree.
Okay,
That's
so
all I got.
I did some research here.
Yeah.
On 9/11. So I looked up September 11th Yu-Gi-Oh wiki.
Oh,
Because you
no.
told. Now, unfortunately, they didn't have an article. However, it did
Damn.
link me to list of Yu-Gi-Oh episodes. So I'm like,
Which one of them
I gotta
aired?
find out. I gotta find out which one, if any, aired in September 11, 2001. I have it right here.
Please,
Uh-huh.
In
please.
Japan, the episode Double Duel Part 3, where Yugi and Kaiba duel Luminous Umbra on a tower
Oh my
with bombs
god.
on it.
Yes! Holy shit!
There's no way.
I got it right here.
The
Episode
quadruple
72.
dudes dueling on the tower.
It aired in Japan on 9/11.
That's amazing.
I was like, please, God, give me just one.
This is
I've
awesome.
been good. I need one. That's the only 9/11. That might be the only 9/11 DM episode, actually.
People have been saying it in the chat, and I've neglected to mention it, but people have been saying Skyscraper 2 in the chat. And I think that's also really
Skyscraper 2 Hero City, baby!
Those to give us a new hope.
I'm like, not only was it perfect, it was the exact one I would have wanted.
Oh my god.
Our second Jetroid has hit the skyscrapers.
Oh my god. Oh boy. So unfortunately that's not the end of the episode. I do have one more thing to mention, because the Yami Yellow, fucking bitch that he is, thought he was lying to these fairies just to try and get fairy coochie. But it turns out, when he turned around and saw a dude on a cliff that one time, when Cyrus was telling him to fucking follow him or get left behind, he's under this tree, he's talking to Aster, and he's remembering, oh shit, no, I wasn't lying. I actually did see Jesse. And Jesse is here in, like, the cloak with the hood with fucked up yellow eyes. Surely, this only means good things for the gay boys.
Surely, there's only means good things when we know that the advanced terrestrial beasts that are all dark exist.
Well, that's the set.
That's this set. Hey, next episode we got Amon and Kronos coming back.
See, if I hadn't
baby.
if I hadn't seen the next episode preview in the sub and saw that Amon was here, I would be livid. As it is, I've had 12 hours to process that, and to
kneeling.
just sit here and be like, man.
If I see Amon's handler, I'm not kneeling and I'm angry. But
If I see Amon's handler and he kills her because he's closed himself off fully and doesn't give a fuck, I'll clap.
I'm excited to see what happens.
I'm excited to watch him die, maybe. Please? Please?
I've been in almost all of these episodes, I've been sitting here going, but where's Kronos?
I'm getting so upset.
Why?
So what I've been doing is I've been looking at lists of episodes from the other series, GX and 5Ds. Not a single one has a September 11th episode. Seems they just stopped after they did one on a tower, and I'm getting angry.
Damn.
5D's last dubbed episode is the day before 9/11, and that's when they stopped dubbing it.
And that was 5D's fans 9. All right.
It was fucked up.
That's really fucked up. But yeah, I am not looking forward to seeing him on, and I made that Claudian joke on purpose, knowing that would be in the next batch. Suffering.
Yay.
However, it's okay.
All right.
Because for the next batch, we're going to have a special guest joining us for the pain and the suffering. Who
It's
is it?
Mimi.
Who is it? Fucking stay tuned and find out. I'll announce it on Twitter.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
It's John Stamos.
God, if John Stamos came on this podcast, I would fucking lose my mind. Because why the fuck would John Stamos care about Yu-Gi-Oh? That would be the most insane poll we could get.
I don't know. That dude showed up in a Muppet special a couple of years ago, so that's why it came to my mind.
Yeah, he did, but that was funny. That was like insanely funny
This
in a one-off, and
was
also the Muppets.
Funny.
Hey, if he was really into Yu-Gi-Oh and no one knew, that'd be amazing.
That would be awesome. I will give you that.
He comes in and he has more to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh than Bio Rocks.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, I love this Bubble Man guy.
All right, it's time for our least favorite card in play. Does anybody specifically want to go first, or should I just close my eyes and point at somebody?
Sure.
All right.
I don't. Least favorite card, since all of these are essentially cards.
Uh-huh.
That thing with the horrible shield mouth.
Oh, Guardian of the Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shield mouth sure is bad.
It made me think of Jordan's lips, and that's inexcusable.
That's fair. I didn't think of it until you hit me with the damage.
Yeah. Least favorite play, the fact that a Chaos Sorcerer used a bug card.
Uh-huh.
Used fucking perfectly ultimate Great Moth.
Casey, how is it that both of ours are the same?
I'm not even looking. If you're streaming your notes, I'm not looking this time.
My least favorite card is also Guardian of the Labyrinth, and my least favorite play is also summoning the perfectly ultimate Great Maw.
That's very funny. Oh, man. Sure.
The funny thing.
Oh, no.
My favorite play is the same, or my least favorite play is the same because fucking Great Moth in that dude's deck. Just come on, dude. You can tell that they just had those fucking animation cycles.
That bitch is not a
This
light
shit's
nor a
done.
dark. Come on.
But my least favorite monster, my least favorite card here is gonna be fucking Ancient Brain. Hate that dude. Hate him.
Ugh.
That's very fair. It would have been Ancient Brain for me as well. The problem is that Ojama Yellow opened his fucking mouth and forced his voice to be 3 octaves deeper, and I hate that. That is my least favorite card and play, because this little guy is testing my fucking patience now. He needs his brothers to be here to balance out his fucking rancid vibes, or he becomes intolerable. Shut up. As a card who can't speak, I think he's funny, even if the card art is gross. I will allow it, because he is a fucking skrunkly. However, I think he needs to be making fun of Chaz more.
I'm glad that Shibuya is finally on the team of hating Ojamas.
Wait till I commission
Hell
Shorah
yeah,
to
boss.
give you an Ojama portrait for the next set of episodes. Then it's fucking
Shibuya,
Joker.
I already have those files.
No.
I have Ojama versions of all of these ships, remember?
No.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking of
Making a new
Brog,
one.
but it has the Ojama yellow eye thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Evil. Actually evil.
You're welcome.
Fantastic idea. Rancid. Alright. Favorite card and play. I'm gonna go ahead and go first on this one, because to no one's surprise, I fucking love Cyber End Dragon. Let's fucking go. He's so
Sweeped
cool.
yet again.
True.
He is simply peak. I don't know what to tell you. And my favorite play is Axel taking the one turn to recycle Volcanic Hammer to get maximum damage. I just thought that was like a really solid play, and shockingly like something that I feel could be replicated in like 2012 Yu-Gi-Oh! To just like maximize damage and fucking
The damage.
value. That's the word. Just
There you go.
maximize the value of that card. Alright. Sure. You wanna go next?
Favorite play and favorite card are gonna be the same here, because
Okay.
it's Dark Gaia, baby. Let's fucking
Yeah.
go. Love evil heroes.
That's fair. Carl?
My favorite card is Super Poly because it's busted as shit.
Of course.
Hashtag ban Super Poly. My favorite play was O'Brien taking Judai down with him because that was sick.
Yeah, it was cool as hell.
It was cool as hell.
Is he?
Favorite card? There's a lot of really good ones. Like Dark Gaia is really good. Yeah, I'll go for Dark Guy. Dark Guy's always been sick. I've always liked that FTK that he can do. Favorite play? When they drowned those dogs. I think that was fucking awesome. Fucking tied them up and let them drown in the fucking water.
Flushed them down the toilet.
Flushed them down the toilet. Sip that shit.
Yeah, those dogs sure couldn't swim. Friendly reminder, if you got that dog in you, teach it how to swim. Or you will not survive the war.
The dog in me, and it's the dog with the fucking lollipop.
Alright. Next time on Millennium Microphone GX episode 30, we will be covering Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Episodes for Dub, Season 3, episodes 40 through 44. For Sub, that will be episodes 144 through 148. That'll be happening on October 28th for the live recording, the 29th for the pre-recorded version that comes out a day later. And again, we will be having a special guest. Stay tuned on the Twitter for us to announce it, because they are somebody that we've had on before. And we've got some good art cooked up for them. So please look forward to it. Does anybody have anything they'd like to say before I read us out?
Keep it small.
God damn it.
I hate him. I hate this guy. It's not his birthday anymore, so I can hate him again.
No! No!
Yeah, it was Carl's birthday the day before we recorded this, so yeah.
Damn right. Old and stinky now. What else were you gonna say, Casey? Were you gonna say something before that?
No. All it did was replace my hatred.
Oh,
right here.
That's fine. Yeah. Just making sure.
All right. We're running out of content, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take us to the outro read. Thank you all for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This show would not still be here without you guys and your continued support, and we're very excited to be closing out GX. We're getting close to reaching the end, and it is a little bit bittersweet, but we do appreciate the support you guys have shown us along the way, whether it's sharing the podcast, supporting us on Patreon, just coming out to watch live every other week, for the most part. If you like the podcast, please consider sharing it with your friends, because word of mouth helps us out a ton. And if you want to follow any of our hosts, as always, all of our links will be in the description down below. Until next time, get your game on.